Hello, brothers and sisters of Light and Dark. Welcome to my live stream on YouTube, in which I talk about many different things and different discussions, and talk about many different things and many different discussions. I said that twice. I'm just relaxed. Right now, we are going through the electoral period, election dates. Okay, which is the due date today. I have my associate friend here from Vietnam. His name is Juan. If you guys want to show up, I've already posted it in my public page and also in my private group. I'm a private person, but I don't get paid for my services. And so far, how was your day so far, man?
So today I feel very, very good. I think so because for yesterday in the afternoon I have a cafe with my best friend at a cafe. So they asked me go out and drink some cup of coffee, and we discussed for many hours. I think 3 hours. We have we had 4 people, and we talk. And so we are unemployed. So now we are unemployed. So that's why we have.
How do you support yourself if you're unemployed? Do you have something called like some kind of benefits and stuff in your country that help you?
So I think the life is. I think the life is suffering, and the life is cannot perfect in every single time. Sometimes we might get something make us disappointed or depressed, but we just keep try thinking, just keep positive thinking, and just in the future everything will be okay to you. I think so. And
Yes, I say that. Do you have any governmental assistance? Your government should be
assistant,
helping those people who work. You should be getting some sort of unemployment, some income so you can survive. How do you
yeah.
survive when you do not have a job? Do you have family members to help you?
So actually, government there has policy to support to assist citizens. They will provide it to provided everyone who unemployed about I think it's around $60 USA for who unemployed. But I I needed to do something like fill out in form and waiting in the line in many days. So something is very hard and something is very waste of time, and I can't bear. Yeah, so that's why I decided I want to get that a sum of money. That a sum of money. Yes. So I just living by the money that I saved when I was still when I have work. I have some money to save and I use them. And I also have my family, they support me, something like this. I still survive. I can still survive without supporting from government. And
Hmm.
now I got the news they are preparing have the two times to support everyone who is working in services something like tourist or hotel. Yes, because the border is still closing. Yes, and majority people, Vietnamese people, they will think maybe maybe the border will open to get visitor or traveler in maybe 20, 20 and 22. Not exactly 2021st, I think so.
Hmm.
Because most of the people, we are waiting for vaccine. Yeah. But
Okay.
for me, it's just my opinion. So as I have ever said with you, I don't believe so much in vaccine because I have never seen any kind of vaccine for some kind of influenza. So I think the exactly way that they are following is to find some medicine to kill virus, not prevent virus, just kill virus. Something like antibiotic. I think so. Yeah.
Yes. I don't trust medications when it has something to do with a needle. I think that people should just go holistic. Holistic is basically a natural approach. and they'll tell you what types of foods that can actually help you and protect you. Okay, there was a guy named Dr. Sebi. He said everything is mucus. You know, everything that goes into the nose, everything that goes into the body can be clarified and cleansed by eating certain foods alkaline. Okay, so alkaline in the body is said supposed to protect you from this virus because it starts with the mucus in your lungs,
Yeah.
right? So basically, I don't know too much about it. I'm not getting too technical about it. But if you just protect your nose area, and you eat healthy, like citrus fruits, like grapefruit, okay, and also a lot of citrusy foods, you know, seafoods and stuff, you eat healthy, you're more likely to live. But if you're elderly, you have to really protect yourself.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
the elderly must protect themselves.
Yeah, I know the virus can get into inside our body by through our noses, our mouth, or our eyes. Yes. So the
I don't
government.
believe it. I don't believe it. If you can wear something around your nose, I don't think the virus is big enough or small. I mean, small enough to just get right into your nose just by open air. Like we go outside, people get the flu all the time and they die of the flu, right? They can catch
Yeah.
the flu just going outside. And when people just catch the flu, why do they catch it? Because their immune system is low. They're not taking care of their health. They're elderly. There's a lot
Yeah.
of great people who died from the flu. That's because they was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I don't go outside that much. Okay, I
Yeah.
don't think it's wise to go out in the winter time or the fall or the spring season, early spring season, because you can catch the flu there. Okay, you got to make sure you boost up your immune system. Your
Yeah.
immune system is your vaccine. Your
Yeah.
immune system is your vaccine.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this moment, the government has come up a new policy. They force everyone once again need to wear a mask in public areas. If I go outside and I don't wear a mask, I will get punishment, so around $50 USA. Yes. But I think even though I wear a mask, but I still have a chance to get infected virus from other people because I can wash my hand frequently all the time. Something when I speak or I talk with anyone, I can use my hand and touch my face, and I know it's hard to prevent virus get into my body.
Okay.
But I think it's luckily right now there's no cases in my country that being infected from coronavirus. Just
Hmm.
have some cases who Vietnamese who were working in foreign countries, and they want to come back, and when they come back they will get isolated immediately in the border. Yes,
Hmm.
so I think they control very well. And now in Vietnam, they are preparing in they said injected. I don't know what exactly injected vaccine on people on November because government in Vietnam they also product a kind of vaccine. But as I said, I don't believe too much in vaccine. I just like you said, eat a healthy food or doing exercise every day. Just keep my body is strong and health and to be thinking positively. Yes, let's protect my health.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep. So when it comes to this vaccine, I just think it's a good thing, and then it's like a bad thing because I can't travel, I can't go nowhere.
Yeah.
And then I have to worry about the rules and regulations from leaving from a certain country. I got to read a lot of stuff just to travel now. No one can leave America and go out to the country. It depends on what country. You're not coming back. You're going to there, it's a one-way ticket.
Yeah.
So that people, you better do your research. Don't go to another country and you have not checked their rules of returning back. Okay. Other than that,
So
Everything is okay for me. I don't have no symptoms or asymptomatic symptoms or anything. And I've been in the house. When it's cold outside, I play basketball. I try to go out there as long as
Yeah,
it's not freezing. If it's freezing, I don't go outside at all. Okay.
yes. But you are still so lucky because you have family beside you.
Well, I
I
got my
think you,
daughters. I don't have no other family besides my daughters. I don't. Most of my family, they keep in touch with me sometimes. But if I'm
yeah,
in dire need, like really need help, they won't help me. Okay, so Americans are very selfish, especially minority people. Very, very selfish. White folks
yeah,
help white folks and Jewish people help each other more than minority races.
yeah. Minority.
As blacks, Latinos, maybe they may help one another. I don't know. Okay, but Latinos might help one another more than blacks. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So I was unemployed for a long time, for 8 months. So I am thinking. So yesterday I talked with my friend. So I and my friends want to make bread to sell. Make make bread. Yes, and
Okay.
it's called bánh mì in my language. I just want to make something easy to survive for this to survive during this time until everything will turn back normally. And I think I would like to sell bread. I think I will sell bread some kind of put the put inside some kind of egg or pork or beef. I think so.
Hmm.
Just
Sounds
kill the
tasty.
time.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know what to do in these crises in time. I'm still trying to look for ways to make money at home. That's very hard to do these days. I tried to get
Yeah,
me a job like a driving job, but I got a record, got a criminal record, and they said no. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. That happened over like 10 or 14 years ago. They're looking at my credit, my criminal background. They shouldn't do that. Okay.
yeah.
But other than that, there's still a bit of racism and some discrimination in America. There is. I just feel it needs to be revised. Everything needs to be revised and updated. But other than
So
that, right now the Trump and Biden is going head to head. The votes are still being counted. It'll probably take a few days. But other than that, it looks like Biden is winning.
yeah. So now everyone in my country, they also like they also like same citizen in the world. They cannot travel to another countries, so they are tending to just camping site surround their homes. It's not so far from their homes. Camping site.
Hmm. Yeah, I heard that there was some new technology coming out that's more stronger than the 5G. And I wonder what it is though. And everybody's phone is capable of using it and doing it. But of course, who knows what it is? Something more powerful than 5G is coming out. And I get these
Yeah,
messages, advertisements from this company and people trying to send me stuff, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. So
yeah,
I don't want to invest something I don't know what it is. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mr.
I've invested. Go ahead.
Mr. Mandel, why do you create an account in YouTube? If you become a English teacher, I think you can create your channel YouTube, your
Yeah,
YouTube
I
channel.
know. I know. I already got a Patreon. The Patreon is geared towards English, but nobody's paying. I already sent my cash link down there. My Cash App and my Patreon. And so my Patreon, as a matter of fact, let me see something here. I want to see if I can actually post it. Okay. Anybody who wants to join and get paid and pay me for services, like at least $3. That's all I see. I think it says, okay, hold on. Right. Let me try to put it there in the description box. If you go into my Patreon, right there, there it is. My Patreon is called Emerald Pillar King Patreon. And what happens is that I put it down in the comment section, and it's also in my description too. When you open it, you can see that I teach English, but no one
Yeah.
has joined me. I only got one Patreon. And so whoever's paying me, I do like personal teaching classes for them or group classes, but I haven't been paid. So I can't really continue on. That's the best way. So if you got a credit card and you want me to talk to you a certain amount of times throughout the day or something like that, $3 is not bad. Okay. $3 is not bad for like a half an hour or something like that. And
Yeah.
I put the Patreon there so people can read it. And then if you can't read it, then how can I get paid to teach you? Right? I think you can use a credit card too. Okay.
Yes, but I don't use often my account on YouTube. I just put 2 or 3 video, and since then I never put anything on my YouTube.
Yeah, just what you can do is basically show your area where you live at. You live in Vietnam. This is how Vietnam is. Yada 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 yada. It don't have to be more than 10 minutes. That show a particular area. And so this place has been here for so and so and so. Just be yourself. The best videos are when you're yourself. Not the professional videos are very superficial and biased. That's why I
Yeah.
don't do like all the flashiness. I don't do all that stuff. I think that's a waste of time. If you can
Yeah.
sell yourself and your genuine personality, that will outshine any flashy, stuff that's going on the screen and stuff. Just put your stuff in the. And people who are interested, they'll send you money. They'll hook you up.
It's hard to do YouTube channel. I think so. It's very hard
No,
to.
it's not hard. It's not hard to do at all. Just make sure it's less than 10 minutes. Make sure you have a quality phone, like I do. Make sure you
Yeah.
have a quality phone, 720 to 1080, and talk about your experiences in your life. Talk about anything you want. Okay, that's what I do. I do that all the time. You see how many videos I got on Martha's Knowledge 4?
I just did 3 videos and I post on YouTube. But
I
as
said,
I
did I said did you see how many videos I have on my YouTube? Tons.
oh yeah, I see. But yeah, but you can run advertising if you want to attract many people watching your movies or your videos. Everyone need to take money to run advertising.
Well, basically, you don't even have to do that. Just basically be yourself. YouTube have its own certain type of algorithm that if they don't like you and they're being biased, they won't put your face up on the top. They have this certain. I was told that people are paid to be on top. You got to pay, and even if you have a good personality, they can put you in the back or in the gutter section, the shadow section. I don't know what's it called, but they put you in the back burner. Okay, and
Yeah,
you're not worth your server time. You're not advertising. I don't got none of my videos are none of my videos are monetized. That means I do not allow them to post advertisements. I think they should pay people
yeah,
to post advertisements on your videos. I think so. I think they should pay you. And they do that, but they make it real hard. They make it to where you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers and you basically have to have this amount of certain hours and stuff like that. I think you should start from the beginning.
yeah.
Okay. And so I think you should just take away those limitations. Okay.
So as I observe, American or European, when they see when they say them went to the road, they go very fast, very fast. Just go go go. It's not like in my country. In my country, when they meet together, at least we have some time to ask together, to go cafe, to have a cup of coffee, very relaxed. So it's not like a robot, just know for working only. So I think I satisfied with my life in my country. I have more time for my friend or my family.
Why don't you try to do a stream like with your families and stuff on the YouTube? You'll get a lot of attention that way. It seems to me that if you're in another country and you're doing like StreamYard, which is pretty sharp and clear to me, I'm starting not to like Restream because the camera quality is not as clear as
Yeah,
StreamYard. Okay, because your video is more sharper than my video. Yeah, I was looking at how is that possible? Because I got a cheap internet service. That's why. But
yeah,
other than that, it will cost you $60 at least a month just to have good internet service. At
yeah,
least. I think it's 90. I'm sorry. Yeah, because they're going by kilobytes. The KB,
yeah,
bits per second. I think it's kilobits per second or something like that, or megabytes per second. And I got the lowest. I got like 25 megabytes running up and down, throttling and all that. I'll get better internet service next year. I'm getting the 5G in my crib, in my home. In my home, I'm getting 5G next year, so I ain't worried about that. Okay.
yeah. Do you feed any kind of animals in your house?
You say what?
Do you feed any kind of animals in your house?
I did not understand you. You have to say that again.
Do you feed animal in your house? Feed animal. Feed animals. Something like dog and cats in your house. Do you
Oh,
have?
do I have any animals?
Oh yeah.
Or do I have any pets?
Do you have any pets? Yes. Yes. So
Yeah.
I. So
No, I don't
I.
have any.
So good.
I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed to have any pets or animals where I live at.
Yeah.
My daughters
Maybe.
always ask me. My daughters always ask me, but I said, "You already have animals over your mom's house. I think that's good enough because the
Yeah.
animals are about $30 a month. Okay, and
Yeah.
you need to buy the litter. You need to train them, and it's a little responsibility. It may cost
Yeah.
you a little extra money.
Yeah. Yes. We need to check time to take care of them.
Okay, and so we have like two people watching us, of course, right now. And if you have any questions, anyone who's watching, please write it down. And of course, I'm only going to be on for like a half an hour to 40 minutes. Sometimes I go a little above that, but of course, right now, America is in election mode. The ballots are being counted, and it looks like Biden is winning in the blue states,
Yeah.
and Trump is winning in the red states. But you still can't tell right now. But overall, the electorals say that Biden is winning right now. So
Yes.
that means that white America is not as strong as it's supposed to be. Okay.
Yeah. I can't believe the president is very old because I think he's over 20 years old, but he still want to be a president. It's very
Oh,
strange.
he's
It's,
a multi-moguled individual. He's an entertainer. He's a comedian. And Trump is everything that a lot of Americans need. But the people who are the terrorists are basically those individuals who are voting for Obama, for Biden. They don't care
yeah,
about the defenses of the country. They only care about what Trump promised, and they're looking at his past. They're looking at how he speaks. It doesn't matter how he speaks. He's trying to get things done. He needs another 4 years to complete it. Okay, so if you voted him in, let him finish.
yeah,
Okay, let him finish, and then I'm like, then put Biden in there or someone else. I don't know. Let him finish
yeah,
because he's an entertainer. Let him finish.
yeah.
Jesus.
So I'm so boring for racism. I don't know. I speak exactly or not. I race.
The rain season is spring. In America, there's only 4 seasons. In the whole entire world, there's only 4 seasons:
Yeah,
winter, spring, summer, fall. Most countries in Africa do not have like more than 2 seasons. And lots of times, people from those countries like Africa or Afghanistan or Pakistan, they think of the rainy season when it gets cold as winter. That's not winter. Winter is freezing and there's snow. And if you
Yeah.
don't get freezing temperatures and snow, you don't know what cold is. Okay.
Yeah.
Canada and America gets very cold, below zero. Things freeze. Anytime it rains, it freezes. Okay.
Yeah.
Crops
Mr.
die.
Yeah. Mr. Mandel, if you don't become a teacher, do you think you will do the work? What is the work that you want to do if you don't become a teacher?
Well, I'm just doing dynamic teaching. Like I just like to talk and then you listen and then we can learn as we go along because there's not that many words to learn. Um, most Americans don't care for proper English, and I see other people doing it. They're doing it professionally. It's good to learn from them. If you want to be academia, there's lots of individuals who are teaching academia teaching, but it will be irrelevant when you get into America because most people are not affluent in English. They're not. Okay.
Yeah.
And so learning bigger words doesn't make you smarter. Okay.
Yes. So, I so actually, I just want to ask you, if you don't become a teacher, do you will, what work do you will,
Oh, I don't have to do the
what
government
work
helps
will
me.
you do?
The government works for me. I work for the government. Okay.
Yeah.
The government helps me. I don't have to do nothing. I'm retired. Okay.
Yeah.
The government put me in my position because I'm special. Okay. And
Yeah.
so I try to tell people that I'm a holy man with no sins, but people laugh at me. And you shouldn't laugh at people when you don't know them. It's like Donald Trump. People always say Trump is this and Trump. I say, you don't know that man personally. You don't know me personally. Okay. So it's wise to ask questions and have a personal interview with that person and try to record it. Because people always are making biased judgments and they're wrong.
Yeah.
They're wrong. And so if I'm not working, the government helps me out. Let me see. If I wasn't working, I would probably be a personal care aide like I used to be, or a
Used to be.
security guard. Yeah, personal care aide is someone who takes care of the elderly.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. And a security guard is someone who watches other people's property while the management is away. Okay.
Yeah.
And those are the jobs that I worked in the past. I worked as a warehouse worker. I worked as a couple of different jobs. Okay.
Yeah. So, as your expectation, do you want to live in how many years do you want to live? Just in
I
your
think I live to
expectation.
the age of 80 to 90 years old because I take care of my health unless I have a predisposition, something wrong with my internal body parts. I don't know. If I drink the wrong food, let's say you eat the wrong food, you went to the store. Free radicals and poisons are in everything. And let's say, for instance, that soda, it's made wrong. Okay. You just drunk it. And it
Yes.
kind of messes with now you get cancer because you drunk something. Colored, colored, colored dye foods are poisonous to the body. It creates free radicals in the body, and you can get sick from those things. That's why you drink plenty of water. I drink plenty of water. I think I'll live. I know I'll live a long time because I drink plenty of water, and I'm usually happy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a happy person. Happiness and drinking plenty of water, plenty of rest, and plenty of cardio. Cardio heart helps the heart.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what you're eating. Watch what you're eating. That's very important. Okay, happiness. Like if you don't smile once a day, if you don't do the, you're not looking at any movies to make you happy. You're slowly killing yourself. You're not happy almost every day. When I was with my wife, my ex-wife, okay, I made her happy every day, but she got on my bad side. So it's like a double-edged sword. You make me happy, and you piss me off, I piss you off. But she just kept doing bad things, and I just had to get on her nerve. She don't like me.
Yeah.
So keep
So,
yourself busy. Keep yourself busy, and you'll be happy. See, I feel happy, and just by talking to you.
yeah.
Okay, I feel happy by playing my games and seeing my daughters playing Portal Night. It's a video game. Portal Night is a video game,
Yes.
and I get fascinated because I'm just wondering how far my genes My genetics is inside of her. How much of my genes are inside of her? Because when I was younger, all I did is play games, video games, to keep
Yeah.
myself away from society.
Yes. So you have just one kid now, just one daughter,
I have two daughters.
two daughters. You have two daughters.
Yeah.
Yes. So do you think you will have one more kids?
As a matter of fact, yeah. If this COVID is over, I might have more kids. I might be free. Okay? Because I'm going to Sierra Leone or Nigeria. Okay.
Yes.
I got two women already who says they're virgins and they're living with their mother and their fathers. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
So me searching and doing research pays off. Knowledge is power. So sitting around, let's say, what do you want in your life? Do you want to be rich? Do you know how much of a burden that is just to try to be rich? You know how much that's a burden. Never try to
But
be rich. Once you become rich, guess what? You'll get all the material things, but you'll be lonely because you can't hang with nobody because of your materials. Once you have friends and they see what you have, they're gonna try to rob you.
yeah.
And that happens a lot in America. That's why I don't want no friends. I'd rather be by my lonesome self with my TV right here. If this TV goes out, guess what I'm gonna be doing?
Yeah. I see.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be sleeping, reading, okay, reading books. I got some books here as a
Yeah.
backup. I got books I haven't read before.
Yeah.
And I also I have a board games that I can play by myself.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna be sitting in the house and not have no power. When I have no power, I got a backup just in case if I have no power.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. So does the government in America they help your kids in learning something like scholarship or free learning? So do they help you to uh, do do they help your daughter in learning?
Yeah, they're in cyber school. No, and only one of my daughters right now. The other one is too young. My
Oh,
main daughter, which is 7 years old, he's in cyber school and she's going to school, which I forbid. So
yeah,
that may change some things in this reality. I don't know. We had an argument. Me and my wife had an argument. I said, I don't want my daughters in school, public school. The worst place you can send your daughters in America is in school. Public schooling is terrible.
oh really?
Yes. Half the time they ain't learning nothing there. Kids do not learn in school like that. They don't learn the fundamentals of life. They learn about history, which is all about lies. They learn about social studies. I'd rather them learn about psychology to understand how business works or
Yeah,
how to survive on your own if you're in the woods, right?
yeah,
No, they don't teach that. How to fix your car. It's screw science because if you try to study science, that's only if for people who want to be scientists. Why? Why would you want to study science in school? That's not going to help your life.
yeah,
Why study social studies? Physical education is very important. They should have that more.
yeah,
Okay? They should have business administration, psychology of life, physical ed, and what else should they teach in school? Mathematics, the fundamentals, applied math sciences.
agriculture.
Yeah, learn about different cultures. I don't believe in social studies though. Not really. I'm not too much into. I don't care about the cultures. And this don't teach history because history is destructive and it's
Yeah,
full of nonsense. And kids these days, when they learn that their ancestors was a slave, you know what that does?
yeah,
If I found out about slavery when I was 17, man, I was like, I'm not a slave.
yeah, yeah.
So go ahead.
Yeah, I understand your opinion. So, like me or like many people in Vietnam, after they go in social, and they work, and they said they feel waste of time, waste of many time in learning in school because
they don't almost the subjects that the teacher teach in school they couldn't apply in real life. Couldn't
Yeah,
apply
yeah,
in
yeah.
real life.
They're called extracurricular activities. Those in colleges too. They do this in colleges. When I went to Josh C. Smith, I was like, "What's these the classes for? I don't want these. You might as well just go to the CCAC community.
Yeah,
It's called community college.
yeah,
Community college is a better way of learning. Yeah, yeah. Community college because they teach you what you want to learn specifically.
yeah,
And but universities they waste time with extracurricular activities, which is not beneficial in reality. And I'm like, that's just a waste of money and time.
yeah.
Oh well.
Yes. I know and understand, but you know, in my country, if you, but you, if you don't something like graduate from any universities, it's hard to you to apply a job. It's hard. It's very hard to everyone to apply your job if they don't, if they didn't graduate it from any universities. Majority people will think like this. But
Hmm.
actually, if I can come back, I can come back when I was a student or I was a pupil. I just would like I just tend to learn about something like math to calculate, and I and I will learn more about new languages, Chinese, uh, Japanese, Spain, or English. I think so. So that I wish I could learn that some subjects that it is beneficial to me and can apply in real life. So I think I forget 95% everything that I learned when I was a pupil or I was a student. I think it's very, very waste of time to me.
Well,
I
you know
totally,
what they should do? They should revamp universities and colleges to something like a boot camp. They should help you to learn how to get up in the morning and have something to look forward towards in the morning. Like when I go to college and I have to get up at 8 in the morning, I have to do everything myself. There's no guidance. Everybody should be treated like children. You know, if the teachers are enthused to teach, you're more willing to learn, right? If the teachers are so excited, like, yes, let's do this, guys. Let's do this, guys. One thing at a time helps, the class. Don't teach things that's not necessary, and don't have teachers who are just influenced by money. Okay, because I can every teacher I had, they didn't seem like they were interested in teaching. They'll just say, turn
yes,
to page 38, turn
yes,
to page 38, turn to 45. I'm like, damn, dude, for real?
yes,
Okay. And then that's not gonna help you. You get sleepy, and then they don't have an upbeat voice. They don't have the training to teach. They're teaching what they're forced to teach, which is
yes.
sad. It's sad. It's like that in America. Yes, it is.
But you know, sometimes I feel so stressed because if I have family, I have a kids, I need to take them to school, and it takes a lot of money. You know, in my country, even in Vietnam, I need to pay many money for learning of my daughter, of my kids in the future. Sometimes we are put under many stressful. I think so.
Money is always a problem worldwide. Okay.
Yes,
It's always a problem, but we're not going to live forever. Let's try to live the best you can because money is not everything.
yeah,
Yeah, money is not everything. Everybody going, most people who go to college, they don't get their job. They don't get their dream job.
yeah,
See, that's the screwed up. I'm like, wait a minute, aren't you supposed to be guaranteed a job after you graduate? No.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I say I went for computer engineering and psychology. I got
yeah,
a degree in associate's degree in architectural drafting and design. And the thing is that I graduated, but I didn't have a high ranking score. I had a 2.8, I think it was. And it's not a very good score, but I never got hired. I tried to get hired, but then I found out that you're going to need a car to travel. Then I found out then you're going to need a couple other things that you're going to need. besides a resume. You're gonna need to travel to whatever business you have to go to. And if you don't got a car, then what? You gonna catch the bus?
Yes.
There ain't no buses going out to a lot of white areas or high profile business areas, or maybe
Yeah.
they're called blue collar areas or something. You're gonna need a car.
Yeah.
Lots of people in America get up at about 6 in the morning just to travel 2 hours just to get to their job every day.
Wow.
Yes, in America, it's called busy rush hour. They get up at about 9 in the morning, 8. No. They give up at 6 so they can wash up and get some breakfast. They give at 6, and then they're on the highway at 8 o'clock.
Yes. Yes. They need to drive far away from from their house to their office. But in my country, um, majority people will choose the places that we can work that is far from their house. It's not exceed 20 kilometers. So that's why they can ride a motorbike, just a motorbike, or even a bicycle.
Yeah,
Yes.
I used to walk to work 3 miles one way and 3 miles back. When I first moved out here in Washington, Pennsylvania, I walked 3 miles to the job and 3 miles back. Okay. And my wife wasn't appreciative of what I was doing. She's never appreciative. She never says anything positive, but I didn't really care because everybody uses one another. And no matter which way she takes, I still win in the overall end. But I'm okay though. Even though what she did was wrong, I don't really care. I kind of knew that by 60% she would try to change, but it will still benefit me overall. My daughters are here, and as they get older, they'll see uh, the true mask, the fake mask fall off. Okay.
Yes. Also, I forget ask you about your wife. So, what does she do?
She does some donuts and stuff. I helped her get that job. I filled out her application and I sent it to her boss. I tried to work at the same place, but he didn't want to hire me, even though my credentials were higher than hers. So it doesn't matter. But
Yeah.
she got a job. Yeah, she got a job there, and she's been over there since over 5 years now, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mosquitoes.
No, I got little gnats. They come through the vent, and I gotta talk to them about that. The little black little gnats. They fly right up in your face, and I'm like, they come from outside because it's still kind of warm out there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna be living here forever, though. I'm not stupid. I never live in one place for too long. If you keep following me, you'll find out that I'm always moving. I'm never in one place.
Oh yeah. Always moves. Never
I'm
just
always
one
moving,
place.
moving somewhere else. Like this place is a low quality place, so I'm gonna get a better place in the future because the
Yeah.
spirit moves me. I don't have to worry about that type of stuff. I do the research, and I can only do what I can.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. So I'm just follow minimalism. I don't tend to put too much any appliance or equipment in my house. I think minimalism is very good to our spirit, our mind, just
Yeah,
relax our
yeah.
mind.
Yeah, I totally agree. I said to people, I said that all that stuff you're carrying, you ain't taking it to the next life, and in your next life, you're gonna be poor.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna be even more. You got this men and women in this country. Oh my God, they don't understand. Yo, man, 3, 12 cars, mansions, and people are starving. Uh, not good for the spirit. I said,
Yeah.
what if I told you that by having all of that money in your next life, you'll just be dirt poor? What if I
Yeah.
told you that? You better give that shit away.
Yeah. You understand? When we die, we cannot take any material go with us.
But
Every,
that's the flaw of human nature. They're very selfish creatures, very childish. But if I ever got $1 million, I would help all of those who I feel that deserve. I would not keep it and hoard it. Okay, my daughter's gonna have to earn her own money. Okay, and
yes.
Whatever is mine is mine, and whatever is yours is yours. If I wish to help you, I can help you. But let's make sure you help me when I need help. It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah. Mr. Mandel, so is there something that you maybe feel scared in your life? Is there something do you feel scared in your life?
The only time I feel scared in my life is if you go into the woods, right? And I didn't know that there's bears out there, right? And I see lots of videos where people go into the woods. Going into the wood in the dark, I don't think a bear will kill you. But going into the bear in the daytime and you see a tiger coming after you, like I saw this one video with this white guy he was on a bike trail, right? A
Yeah.
walking trail, and he walked near a cub. I think it was a tiger, a cheetah's uh, a cheetah's child or a cub, and that cougar came out and it looked like it was going to attack him, but he recorded it, and he almost got torn to shreds. But he stood up his ground. He said, "Ah, ah, ah!" He said, "Ah!" to the cheetah, to the tiger, whatever that. I think it was a cheetah. It was a cheetah that's about to kill his ass. Okay, fastest. It was fast. It was like, I thought it was gonna gobble him up. Okay,
Yeah.
I was scared each time. I was scared each time. Each time that cheetah jumped towards him, he stood his ground. Said, "Ah, no, no!" He said, "No, no." He had no
Yeah.
weapons in his hand, and I was like, "That's the man." Okay, that's a person you don't fear nothing unless you go into the woods.
So
Only thing I fear in my life is not homelessness, not nothing. I don't fear anything except animals, animals in the hood or animals in the woods. The hood in the woods. Okay.
so do you believe in ghosts, or you have ever seen ghosts in your life?
I saw an alien. I saw two aliens. I know there's other races. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to just say, okay, there's no such thing. That's a foolish. That's a foolish thought to think that there's no such thing as something. You don't know all the universes. You don't know all of the different dimensions that's out there. Anyone who says that math is the universal language of the law is a fool. It's not. You have not traveled to all dimensions. Math may not even equate. Like you have you ever seen any Marvel movies?
Yes.
Remember Ant-Man? Did you see Ant-Man? The
Yeah.
movie
Yeah.
Ant-Man.
Yes.
The
Marvel
movie
movies.
Ant-Man, he can shrink himself down and grow real large. He has
Yeah.
this special suit. And one time he shrunk himself so small, smaller than an atom, he went into another dimension. Ah, everything that you know in this world is completely, it doesn't exist in that world. You can't. You
Yeah.
can't. You cannot bring math in that dimension. You can't. Like also another thing I learned too. I was watching this anime, right, called The Seven Deadly Sins. Bane had to go into another dimension called the Purgatory. Merlin, the magician, she's a female in this world, said he has to go into purgatory. He's immortal. He can't die. His name is Bane. So it's a long
Yeah.
story short. He goes into this purgatory and he's real old, but he can't die. So
Yeah.
when you go into this purgatory world, a day is equal to a second, and a second is equal to a day. Think about that. And
Yeah.
so he brittles, his body breaks away, but he can't die. Think about that. So he's in purgatory looking for the soul, the personality of his friend, who got lost and thrown and vanished there. And his name is Melonius. His name is Melonius. Okay, I forgot. I can't think of it now.
Yeah.
But anime, comic books, anime, and a lot of video games have great stories to them. And Menelaus is a demon, I think he is, but he has a good personality, and he lost this good side of himself into purgatory, and purgatory is a certain dimension that I'm really interested in. I'm like, wow, that's amazing, purgatory. No man can enter purgatory. 1 second is equivalent to a year or something like that. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Okay,
Yes. So
what do you fear? Let me ask you, what do you fear? Do you have any fears in life?
I just I just care about pain.
Pain.
Yes, just pain. Pain is something. Pain about disease, something heavy disease. So actually, I totally scared about cancer disease, every kind of cancer disease. You know,
Mm.
because my father died of cancer 5 years ago, and I saw he was very painful every day, you know, and I saw many cousin who suffering the pain from cancer, you know, for past many years, I often saw the people that I know, and they almost die of cancer, every kind of cancer, maybe lung cancer or liver cancer, something like this, or stomach cancer. And I saw by my eyes, they were very painful, and
Well,
they
did
shout.
your father drink a lot of water? Did he drink a lot of fluids?
I drink water at least 1.5 liter,
I'm talking about your
1.5
father.
liter.
Did your father drink a lot of fluids? Was he into his health?
So actually, he smoked too much. I think he smoked too much. He
Oh,
smoked. Yes, I think so, because they smoke about one box. I think one smoke per day, one
one
box per
pack,
day, one
one
pack
pack
per
a
day.
day. Yeah,
Yes, one
he
pack per day.
smoked one pack a day. Wow.
Yeah, one pack a day.
Oh
And
man.
he didn't do exercise too much. He was lazy in doing exercise. Yes. And when
Mm.
and and when and when he was diagnosed di- diagnosed, he was in level level 4 because cancer has 5 level, but he was in level 4, and
Stage 4.
yes,
Okay.
stay 4. Yes. So I
Okay.
just care the pain. I just care the pain from every kind of disease. Very sorrow,
Okay.
suffering. I think so.
Hmm. Okay. So
So
can you read this? There's a message down here. Is Hangan Dolly. Can you read that? I speak English only, so I don't know who you are. Watashi wa Nihogo Shete Imusa. Okay. Do you
he
know what that means?
yes, I know he introduced his name Wajashi wa. It means my name is Nihonso. So his name is Nihonso. CJ
Oh, okay.
Imasu. Yes, I know a little bit about Japanese because I have learned for 1 year.
Okay. So I can see like two people watching me, but it says 0 up there. But other than that, they say that sound can actually heal all problems in the body, like certain sounds. If you let me tell you a little secret here. If you're healthy and you focus on your health, if you go or use a Q-tip in your ear, you get goosebumps all over your body. If you want to know if there's your body healing your body, you know how people touch you and you get goosebumps. Well, it's some sort of supernatural thing, but sound. You could use a Q-tip, wet it with the tip, put it in your ear. I'm telling you, you should try it, man. It gives you goosebumps. It tickles your whole entire body. But
Yeah,
this is a healing effect. I learned this when I was young. Also, sound, the hum, at certain frequencies heal the body. But I think it's 432 hertz or something and 532 hertz. I don't know what it is. You just go, it's right there. There's high
yeah,
pitches and low pitches. But understand, you do the research yourself, you'll find it yourself. I don't even like to think about cancer. Okay. I just
yeah,
know that I just eat in moderation and I drink more water than anything else. Okay. I just like strict. I want to live and I want to see how long I can live. And I try to stay away from people who smoke. Smoking is toxic, man. Okay.
yes.
Yeah,
Very
but
good
okay.
if you don't smoke.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
okay. Okay, so now let me get off of here because it's about 54 minutes now. Oh my goodness. I even looked I said, wow. But it's good talking to you. I'll be gaming between Wednesday night and all the way through Sunday night at 12 a.m. and 3 a.m. I play for 3 hours straight, and that's what I do in the middle of the night. And I only do this two times a week if people are available. But I'm glad you popped up, man. This is also on my public page. A lot of people are not participating. A lot of people are not from Bangladesh, just not watching the videos and commenting. When you write down things, I can respond, and it's good to stay on that group page to watch some movies if you have the internet service. If you have the internet service, get on the public page and watch the videos. You can learn a lot, lots of stuff to learn. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Thank
thank you very much for showing up on the show. Other than that, we will do this again next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Monday and Tuesday nights, you guys. It's no longer Saturdays and Sundays. It's getting cold out here. Fall is about to pass. It's almost November. I mean, we're in November right now. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you,
And
Mr. Mandel.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Good luck to you.
And you be safe.
Yes. And you be safe. Goodbye. Thank you.
You have a good night.